Hi everyone, and thanks for joining us today for a quick demonstration of DatStat's executive rounding template. So we showed some of you a version of our patient experience rounding template last week, but we know that this initiative is underway at your hospital, and so we wanted to really show you how executive rounding is done from DatStat. So we'll start with kind of the front end, what the executive or leader of your hospital is doing. Then we'll show how automatic alerts are triggered by actions on the rounding tool, and then how you then close that loop. And then finally, we'll show you a little bit of the reporting that goes with it. So let's start off. For the purposes of this demonstration, I will be acting as a hospital executive, rounding with staff. So I'll log in. As you'll see in this first screen, really what it is a quick instruction, and anything that you're seeing in the demo really is templatized, but can be modified to whatever questions you would like. So for the purpose of this demo, we have a quick instruction to the person that is rounding, as well as it's automatically piping in today's date. So you'll see it's October 9th, 2014. On the next screen, one of the common questions with executive or leadership rounding is, what are you proud of? So the next question in the template is, do you have any concerns about safety for either patients or staff? So for the purposes of this, let's say, yes, there's patient safety. And with near misses, let's say that the third screen highlights what specific interventions the staff could make or from executives to do safer work with patients. So what you're seeing really is then the summary for the executive that's doing the rounding. So they saw that there's extreme flu on Ward 2, so they can select which department should be notified. For this scenario, it's probably the nursing department, and I would make it a high priority. Secondarily, there was a near miss, so poor lighting on floor 2, probably a lower priority. And let's notify the facilities department. All of these again are used for demonstration purposes, and your hospital could have as many departments and users as they needed to. So now let's go look and see how those issues are resolved. So as you can see, I'm in my email inbox, and I have a couple of new emails that have come in. This is because my user has oversight over some of these issues. So let's pretend that I was part of this safety committee and was notified of an issue that was coming into place. As you'll see, there's 4 people on this list. You can designate whatever users you would like to receive this message. And you'll see also that in the subject line, it's a safety issue. It's a high priority, and also there's this link here where the person can then go and resolve the issue. So now I'm on the DatStat platform, and I can see my user has logged in, and for this specific safety issue, I can actually, if the issue has been resolved, I can go down and say that the status has been resolved. I can add any comments. If I choose not to add any comments, you'll see that DatStat technology does not allow somebody to write in freeform text unless there's an actual comment. And then this notification, both of closing the loop as well as other comments that you might want your people that have oversight to see this, will then get that notification. So now let's log into the data side of it. All DatStat products are roles and permissions based, and so you can tie back data entered, manipulated, or captured to the person that did it. Now you can see some of the reporting that is associated with my user. This example is in leadership rounding, and I've created a simple kind of issues report. This is something that you guys or your users or your administrators could easily create in our system. And when I click on the issues report, it really gives me kind of a thumbnail view of everything that has happened with my executive rounding. So I can see kind of how many have been started, and this could be for one particular executive or it could be for the whole group, but you can see how many have been started, how many have been finished. You can also, the great thing about our reporting platform is that you can quickly and easily create a new query based on any variable or question within your rounding survey. So let's say I want to see anything that was resolved today and the priority in which it was issued. So I can see that there were three issues that were raised, and all three have been resolved. I can also see the values for those issues. So most of them are trending towards the high value issue, and I can also download this raw data into a myriad of different formats. I can also take a look kind of at the general raw data, which will show me the raw comments that people are offering, as well as the issues and the resolutions. I can also download it into standard formats for more deeper dive statistical analysis or simple reporting as well. So in closing, we hope that you choose to work with DatStat for both your executive leadership rounding as well as work with us for the platform approach that our company has always taken. So we build out and we've built out a great interface that doesn't get in the way, and it's tailored to your needs. We have a rock solid technology track record, close to 20 years working with leading healthcare organizations like Seattle Children's, Group Health, Kaiser, Geisinger, and other healthcare IT leaders. We're a local partner based in Seattle, and we are end user focused. So really you'll be able to trend patient data or leadership data or staff data over multiple rounds. You'll get person level insight, automatic alerting and issue resolution, as well as the ability to have structured data so that you can get a more macro view of how your rounding is doing, how it's affecting your patient experience, your staff experience, and really improve the operation. Thank you for your time, and I hope you give us a chance to work together.